And we are live. Hello and welcome to Extreme Gameplays, where I play games stylishly. Today I'm back with a new challenge run. God of War 3 Nemesis Whip Pain Plus. It's gonna be very fun. I'm gonna be starting the game with Nemesis Whip, using the new game plus glitch. There's also a twist. I'm gonna be using the Apollo costume, so that I don't deal insane damage with the maxed out Nemesis Whip. We don't want that. Okay. I'm just setting up the stream right now. Then I'm gonna show you the New Game Plus glitch. Which by this point, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know it. I mean, come on. It's one of the best glitches in gaming. God Awful 3. Go awful. Go awful. Free. Oh my word, let's. So we close the browser. We're good. Tell me how the screen looks. If it looks kind of weird, I'm gonna try to fix it. Let me just share it to X or Twitter. Hashtag GodAwful3. God of War 3 Nemesis Whip Pain Plus stream post. How do you guys like the thumbnail? As always, the thumbnails are usually better than the the run itself. But hey, at least we got a cool thumbnail, just in case the run goes to shit. Hi, Zesty Sub. Hey, welcome everybody, welcome. How's this gonna work? So I go to the combat arena. I select Titan difficulty. I have 3 Gorgons so that I can do this fast. And you watch the rest. Good, looks fine, it's good. Thank you very much. I'm glad to know that it's good. So when one beams you, air L1 and X so that you drop down with the Boots of Hermes is the best thing. Let me just see something. Hold on. Can you guys hear the game audio? Feels like I haven't streamed in 10 hours. And I just woke up. The thumbnail is good. Awesome. So you restart again. You grab one so that it does this. You do the same thing. Just air L1 and X. It's even good for the speed run if you guys remember me ever doing the speed run. What up? Alright, it's fine. Yo, I'm free. Welcome everybody. So we keep on dying until we die like 5 times. Then a menu comes up that says, do you want to lower the difficulty? We press no. The game takes us back to the main menu and you just watch. Like here's the last death. I press restart. It tells me all this. Just press no. And now if I enter new game, it's going to be a new game plus. Just before I do that, I'm going to be Apolloing all over you guys. Apollo does half attack damage. Enemies do half attack damage. I'm just using Apollo because I want to chaos. I don't want to destroy the game with a maxed out Nemesis Whip, like from the start, That's just what it comes down to. Gonna say hi and be back? Well, be right back then, Dimitri. What do you mean? I mean it. Nemesis Whip is my favorite weapon in God of War 3. Understandable. It is a very nice weapon. The spell of the weapon is really good. It's fast, it does a lot of damage, and you instantly have all access to all your equipment while it's going on. It's very good. It gets pinned to one enemy rather than the Chronos Rage where you just drop it in one place and it stays there. This one gets pinned to the enemies, and it doesn't have the explosion that the Chronos Rage has from God of War 2. The last explosion when you max it out. This one rather has the range, so you can just snipe an enemy from afar with it. It's very good. Is the invisibility exploit? The invisibility exploit? What's that? How's it going? Thank you very much. It's going great. Best weapon in God of War 3 is the Claws of Hades, in my opinion. The best weapon for me is the Blades of Exile, obviously. But if we're talking best secondaries, then it's the Nemean Cestus. Or maybe even the Claws of Hades. I don't know, man. I don't know. They are both way too good. Like the Claws of Hades, I didn't give it enough credit in my combat guide. Which is it's a 5-hour long combat guide. I'm pretty sure you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But point is, I didn't really give it enough credit in that combat guide for some reason. I did praise it for its soul summon. I praised it a lot for its soul summon. I praised its plume, but I kept on saying it's nothing that crazy, which I'm just wrong. It is something that crazy. It's very good. It's really good. Like the launcher is amazing. Sure, when you get the Nemesis Whip like 3 hours later into the run, by that point you have the best launcher, which with the Nemesis Whip it's very fast. But before getting that, you have the best launcher with the Claws of Hades. You have the plume with the Claws of Hades. You have the combat grapple switch thing with the Claws of Hades. You have the drop a plume switch to the Nemesis using the Claws of Hades. You have Soul Summon, which is like, it's my third favorite magic spell. It's my third favorite magic system or magic thingy in any God of War game. Not because it is better than any others that I can think right now. Like I prefer it over Poseidon's Rage. I prefer it over Army of Hades. While these two are just objectively better than it. But it is what it is. I just like it very much. So here we are. We have all the equipment now. Let me just see if I can do something. Am I gonna go Chalice? Yeah. Yeah. We going. Should I? Okay, since we're using Apollo, it has to be Chalice. Come on. Daedalus schematics. Festus ring. Nothing. Was 1, 2, 3, 4 souls in my bank account from the combat guy? No, it's from the... And an instant DQ. I can't use the air dash because it's a disqualification. And I instantly used it. Ragnarok should have been a whole third part of this North Saga because I felt rushed. Oh, not the Ragnarok dock again. So Nemesis Whip only. Let's go. See, you have all the things unlocked. And so I just felt like it wouldn't be fair if I used... the normal Kratos costume. This thing is lovely, by the way. When maxed with all the held inputs and stuff that you can do, it is very good. Hey Zesty Man, welcome Sleepy Killer. Been meaning to watch his Oko. The Oko is one hell of a run. If you really want to watch anything that you haven't seen, just watch it from the Labyrinth onwards. From there on, it's all new, and I never covered it on stream. I did cover some of the Labyrinth on stream, but I never could really get further than the spike box. But watch it from there, and you'll see how I handle the things that were remaining from the streams that I never could do on streams. You can use projectiles of the Nemesis. Projectile of the Nemesis? You mean the magic attack? No. You can use the whole move list, but you can't use magic. Magic just goes off against the Pain Plus rules. Have you played Ninja Gaiden before? Yes, I have played Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. Although I played Ninja Gaiden 2 on easy, accidentally. I don't know, I chose Acolyte. And I never played it again because it just hurt my pride. It is what it is though, it's cool though. John Atreus. Atreus John. Boom, boom, boom. That's the bounce. Boom, boom, boom. See? This move is... I don't know what is it with this move. It's just not... Hold on. Why isn't my health draining? Here is Chalice. It's on. Oh, it's because I restarted the checkpoint. Of course. I was wondering why my health wasn't draining. L1 is square with the Nemesis Whip is very good. This one though, the heavy special, I don't know what the purpose of this one is. Like, see, it doesn't even deal crazy damage. I guess it is to drive enemies outside. Like, look at this. Hold on. I think like that. Just begging the enemy, please get out, man. Nose diving him to the ring out. You gain plus glitch, Zesty? Yes. So there's a problem we have here. I don't know what the best DPS is with this thing. We're gonna have to figure out a lot of things. I guess normal attacks and leaving the last attack lingering is the best DPS. Or I just might be mistaken. I don't know. Oi, cholis, coin cholis. So I played like an hour of Metal Gear Solid 1 before starting this stream. It is a very nice game that I died like 50 different times in 50 different ways, in 50 different minutes. So it was kind of an experience. I want to get into the Metal Gear series, and I started where I need to start, Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm in love with my PS Vita though. Like, the thing is, I got it all on my PS Vita. Like Metal Gear Solid 1 with the PSP emulator. Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 in a collection that are, you know, it is a PS Vita port. So nothing sketchy there. And oh, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on the PSP. That was a PSP game that came out. So I have like 4 Metal Gear Solid games, all on my PS Vita. Insane. Like, if you don't own a PS Vita in 2024, I really don't know what you're doing. Like, the jailbreak is easy. The games are, there's like a huge library of games thanks to the emulation that you can do with it. Like, it's insane. I don't know what the best DPS is, so I'm gonna just keep on doing things. Maybe air this thing is good, but I wouldn't know. It's actually insane. This run might be a little easier in some aspects and a little harder in some other aspects. Consider this, we don't have, you know, spirit. Like, we don't have bravery. Bravery is the first triangle attack with the Blades of Exile. Spirit is the last one after inputting 5 square inputs. The big slam, let's call it that. I don't have any of these. These are usually good for DPS. Like, Haristo talked a lot about Hermes boss fight. This is a run where Hermes is gonna be something, let me tell you. Hermes is really gonna be... I don't know how I'm gonna treat him. I honestly don't know how to treat him. Play Metal Gear Solid V. Now I want to get into the Metal Gear series. Now I started with where it all started, like Metal Gear Solid 1. I just wanted to play that. I never play Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know how it feels. Yeah, same. It's my... Let's dive back into my lore with this series. So back in the day, I used to have Xbox 360. I don't know if it was 2015 or 2016, but I was craving Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And there's a disqualification because, of course. At the time, I really wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Never could get it because I don't know why it would just crash on my... Ouch. Oh no! Idiot! I didn't mean to do this. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. This thing is a nice setup for Orion's Harpoon. Look at this. It's like... boom, and then instantly grab. And Kratos just grabs the enemy. So, at the time I really wanted to play it, but I never could play it. Because the game kept crashing on my Xbox 360. And I basically never played it, which is very sad. Get out. What's a Pain Plus? The rules are in the description. It is the hardest challenge run. So I can't use magic, I can't use rage, I can't air dash. Let's restart the checkpoint. Whatever, it's still the encounter. I don't know why I didn't go with the safe way of just grabbing and, you know, what always works. I'm just trying to have fun with the Nemesis Whip. It feels weird. I never use this weapon alone like this. Like, usually when I use it, I pair it with a lot of magic usage and, you know, setting up an enemy, following him up to the air and doing something with another weapon. I never use the Nemesis Whip purely because it is the Nemesis Whip. We're already disqualified 3 to 4 times and restarted. Avoid the recent Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. It's horrible. Typical of Konami. What is horrible about it? If it's censorship and stuff, I don't really give a fuck about it. I like... If it is about censorship and them trying to pushing an agenda of Snake being gay or something, I don't really care. I just want to play the games. So, then again, I have them right now on my PS Vita. When I'm done with them, if I ever feel like playing them on my console, I might just buy them. You can block cancel this. Awesome. Battering ram for the win, though. Hey, am I right, lads? Damage kill his ass. Am I right? Oh. We didn't take damage back there, which is quite a sign. Die sign. Everybody airborne. That's how I like my enemies. Airborne. Bloodborne. Let go, fools. This is not an Oko. Boom. See, I almost disqualify myself. Usually I follow that up with a boom, 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 or something. Not here, though. Now I just have to use the Nemesis Whip alone. I can't switch to something else after launching the enemy, or, you know, after sending him up in the air, doing something. But it's good though. It's good. I'm gonna get used to it. Anyways, back to Metal Gear Solid. That's my history with Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. So yes, on release, I was craving that game back then. But I just don't count that now, since the official me starting Metal Gear Solid series is now. Like, we're living in the now, and that's what matters. Like, now I'm getting into it professionally, looking at it in a more professional way, getting into it completely. You know, Metal Gear Solid 4, I've heard a lot about Metal Gear Solid 4. I've heard a lot about Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't know, cutscenes that are long, and I'm gonna get to it. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not gonna get into it with expectations. I'm not gonna look up reviews and what have you. Although my algorithm has been filled with Metal Gear Solid stuff. It's been filled with Metal Gear Solid cum. So is this the what is the DPS with this thing? Is it this? Yeah, it is this. It's simply this last thing. This. Just keep on holding it and you're outputting the best damage. Or just like as a whole holding the inputs. See, yeah, I'm destroying. Now imagine this if it was the normal Kratos costume. That would have been metal as fuck. But the damage would be way too high. So we're not ready. Do you speak German? No. I don't speak German. Just play Metal Gear Rising. It's actually just better and got a banger OST. Oh yeah, I have Metal Gear Rising. I also played the prologue, like 10 minutes of it. Very, very good game. Very different from the original formula though. I'll get into it. Since I've started. Ah! Oh, I didn't die because of the health refill. I wanted to get in position on the right back there to avoid taking damage. And it's done. I want to keep Metal Gear Rising to the side. I want to finish some other things first. Like, let's actually get through Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3. I think Metal Gear Rising came out after Metal Gear Solid 4. Did it come out before or after? I'm just curious. Why aren't you using the power? The power? What's the power? Can you speak Iraqi though? So yeah, Kurdish, a little bit of Arabic. Zesty also has Resident Evil 4. Oh no, I don't. What was that game though? Metal Gear Rising: Revenge is a spin-off though. It's a completely different genre. Great game though. It is a very good game. But what do you mean spin-off? Is it not connected to the story? Is it not canon? Are we talking canon? Should I pull out my manga? Or should we talk the anime? My original data be saved when I buy it. Not yet. I don't know what you're talking about, Dimitri. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid is one of those franchises that I never could get into it because I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't have time. I kept getting busy with God of War, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil from time to time. Never could get around to it. So there are a lot of, you know, this happens with a lot of things in my life, like in general. It's not just video games franchise that I haven't played. It's literally like everything else. There are a lot of TV shows that I haven't watched that I know are bangers. Like for a very quick example, what is the Thomas Shelby one? Peaky Blinders, I think that's what it's called. Bomb. This thing shreds. By the way, so does that mean I can do this? It is still the Nemesis Whip though. It's just the quick swap from the Nemesis Cestus to this. I feel like I should allow this. It's not gonna be that problematic, right? God hand is fun. Yeah, the thing is, I just don't feel like doing a lot of things nowadays, getting into franchises like that. Like TV shows. I haven't watched Breaking Bad. I haven't watched Saul Goodman. I've heard a lot of praise for that. Bad Boys or The Boys. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really fun one. I haven't watched Friends. I haven't watched... There's just a lot of TV shows that I have not watched. I only watched The Office back in 2019. And it's like, it's a very, very good one to start with. Don't let me catch you pulling a zig with a launcher into a assumed pair OS. Not reacting to hit confirms. Oh, Big V, welcome. You will catch me doing that a lot. I do that a lot, you know? Although, the one case I remember myself doing that is against Zeus. Going bravery, and before it even drops, I jump into the air in the hopes of grabbing the guy. So yeah, since you're here, I was wondering, I was trying to ask, what is the best DPS? Is it just building up to the last and doing this? You know, just go and this? I feel like this is the best DPS. Then again, my feelings can be a bitch sometimes. Anyways, when it comes to movies, I still haven't watched a whole ocean of bangers. I have watched some very good movies, like Once Upon a Time in America. My gangster phase. Like, I would constantly watch gangster stuff. Which I think everyone goes through that phase in their life, right? You know, just watching gangster movies. Why did I turn into a monkey on that wall back there? Okay, nice punish game, Zesty. Nice punish game. Look at this. And a DQ. What the hit? I wasn't even trying to. I was just. Whatever. Save the bitching for later. So yeah, I have missed out on a whole ocean of TV shows, movies, and now games. Like, I just got into Metal Gear Solid. Granted, I was trying so hard to get into it. Which, by the way, back then on the Xbox 360 days, the grind was insane. Not God of War 3 level trying to get it grind, but I was really craving the game. It just didn't work on my Xbox 360. I tried many dark arts to get the game. Why is this guy giving me magic? When I hold the inputs with the Nemesis Whip, this guy gives me magic rather than rage orb. Look. Could have sworn I saw some magic orbs back there. Hold on. Nemesis Whip punish for his stab? You mean the long stab? I would sooner expect air heavies at tip range, if not air lights. Probably more reach. I don't expect air T1 to work out. Even with maxed with the tirade would be delicious. Yeah. Tirades work that way, remember? Tirades? Thus the orbs. I still don't get it though. Anyways, I'm just now professionally getting into Metal Gear Solid this late into my gaming years. It is what it is though. At least I'm getting to it. There's a whole lot of manga that I haven't got into that I know are bangers too. Like Vagabond, like Vinland Saga completely, not just starting and then leaving it off. Like pretty sure Naruto. You can go all day really with manga. There's just a lot of mangas. I've only read like Chainsaw Man, Berserk, Dragon Ball Z. What else have I read? Some Slam Dunk up until like volume 6, I believe. You were doing wall attacks with Blades of Athena. I don't fault it, but you want a pure Nemesis Whip, that ain't it. Held inputs are tirades. They generate orbs. I just didn't know they generate magic orbs. I thought it was only rage orbs. What's up, bro? Love from South Africa. Love, homie. Yesterday I learned that in Ascension, killing enemies with different elements gives you different orbs. I've seen it happen a lot. I just never brought attention to it. You know, while playing. For whatever reason. I just didn't see it to be that important. I don't know. The magic, the whole magic meter in that game is a fuck up. Like, literally, why is it that way? It is what it is, though. Nemesis Whip NW. Yeah, for anyone asking what NW is, it's Nemesis Whip. Nemesis with attitude. NWA. And now terrorizing Poseidon. Lovely. The last time I terrorized his ass was in an Oko. Okay. What's tirade? I guess it's holding an input. Is it called tirade? Let me see. Nemean. No, not Nemean. Nemesis. Righteous tirade. To keep spinning the blades of the whip. The blades of the whip? Me just seeing that Kratos isn't Kratos. I'm using Apollo so that I deal half damage and I take half damage. Although don't really think a lot about the half damage thingy. I die with like 2, a lot of times with 1 hit. Because I have the... Look, Rage is activated in this. Now I disable it. I have the Cum Chalice activated. So when you have the Cum Chalice activated in the options menu, your health drains, but never completely. It just gets you 1 shot. So it's gonna be the rematch of the century. Last time was Apollo Pain Plus, but with the blades. This time it's Apollo Pain Plus with the whip. The orb returns are lackluster and it's only made worse on very hard. That is part of why you don't take that much notice. Yeah, that's Ascension for you. Like, imagine if there's something like that for God of War 1. Imagine if there was something like that for God of War 1. Attacking an enemy with a weapon gives you blue orbs. You'd be filled with blue orbs. Since in that game, the orbs always give 100%. The Cum Chalice. So what do I mean by the Cum Chalice is the Harris Chalice. There it is. Health meter to slowly drain over time, never completely emptying it. So you're never completely going on 0, but still. You surely killed them in that timeline. There's Cum in the game. It really is different than the Norse ones. Yeah, see, this game just gets it. Extract on easy with Morpheus to double their worth and 25% reduction to costs. Suddenly you can notice the orbs. Of course, but then again, I never play on easy. Enemy aggros, even on hard. Enemy aggro, once you go hard, you ain't going back. Is there a difficulty that rhymes with back? We have Titan, God, Chaos. Once you go Chaos, you ain't coming back. Seriously, once you play on the hardest difficulty and you see enemies just the moment they're in your face they attack, you can't go back to normal or even hard or even any other difficulty. Since enemies just come in front of you, they linger a little bit, then they decide, oh, you're an enemy! I'm gonna attack you. On very hard, there is no such thing. They instantly attack. What do you think of Valhalla? Baller. The Nemesis butt plug going mad. You what? The what? Guys, like the stream or no Oko God of War 2. Yeah, guys, like that stream so that you could finally get the God of War 2 Oko, am I right? If you don't like the stream now, I mean, don't blame me. Oh, what's that? You're not liking? Oh, that's it. No God of War 2 Oko. Nothing for you. Petulant child! I will tolerate your insolence no more! Generates the biggest fuck you electricity ball. Throws it at them. No skipping cutscenes? No skipping cutscenes. It is the Apollo costume though. If it was normal Kratos costume, I do have a manual save in that spot in the underworld. But then again, I just don't. Lucky me got a live going. Yeah, let's go, Pedro. God of War 2 Oko happening. Yeah, dude, trust me, for real. I'm gonna first try it, like a certain someone who's too much of a bitch to comment anything. Think I don't know you're here, Dante? We won't get God of War 2 Oko. Bro, you are not getting a God of War 2 Oko. The most you'll get God of War 2 Atomy is for the... I don't know if this sentence makes sense. The most God of War 2 content you'll get from me is gonna be the speedrun. That just cheated its way to stop me. Maybe not the first time. The first time I was a shitty player. Let me be completely honest. Which, by the way, translator destroyed that ass with the Blade of Olympus. Destroyed. Like, hot damn. I expected the whole thing to be a struggle. I expected to be Mr. Struggle over there, but no. No. Is my health gonna stay like that? Would be pretty great if it stays like that, you know? Dante told me in Dante in confidence that DMC5 is the objective best and his personal favorite. Dante does like DMC5 a lot. See, Zesty? Return wasn't supposed to be allowed in God of War 2 either. It's enough for blocking to be a gray area in Archy focus fun. Counters are too much. Wait. Hold on, so is it confirmed that I shouldn't have used the Golden Fleece in that? Blade of Olympus. Oh, Olympus. I love you, Mr. Olympus. In that Blade of Olympus run, was it really not allowed to use the Golden Fleece? If it wasn't, I mean, you know. if it wasn't though. I mean, the run is over. I'm not gonna return to it, to do it without the Golden Fleece. Although that would up the challenge, since by that point. But I don't know why it wouldn't be allowed though. Like a Pain Plus run, sure, but this is a no upgrade run. So don't the no upgrade rules get applied? Golden Fleece not allowed? It never even crossed my mind. We will get God of War 2 Oko after Resident Evil 4. Nemesis Rage, right? Okay, no merchant run on Resident Evil 4. I don't know why I burnt myself out so bad from that game, but I don't know when I'm gonna return. I don't know when I'm gonna return to that game. I even got a little good with that run, but then again, it is what it is. Golden Fleece is fine, Zesty. You probably should have allowed yourself to use CR and PR. However you like at max. Another perk for max to spike things up. I didn't want the spells to be broken, because at that point Eurali's head dominates. Typhon's Bane dominates. Chronos Rage dominates. I just didn't want that. You could use Icarus Wings too. Better launcher than T. Oh, tell me about the better launcher. The Blade of Olympus in God of War 2 has, I'll say this confidently, the worst launcher in the history of action games. No, you didn't hear me. Hold on, how do I? Okay, whatever. In the history of action games. Like, fuck that thing. Fuck that thing. Especially when it would happen accidentally. No. I saw yourself like probably PR hitting something above you too early prior to checkpoint restart. Yeah, I never thought about the PR being I did think about it being the cause, but never as deep as how you just thought about it. Battering ram, my beloved. God, I love this game. Honestly, the Oko just taught me a lot about this game, like some intricacies that you wouldn't really think of. Some stuff, some details that you just weird, odd stuff that I know right now about the game that I shouldn't know. I absolutely just things that I should not know. It's just that I died in so many weird and horrible ways. Oof. This man slapped the fuck out of bro. There are some stuff I know about this game now that I totally shouldn't know. No human being should know this much about their game. But it is what it is. I love it. It has infinite vertical range. Oh, the Poseidon's Rage, yeah. Usually a good thing. Not that time. Bro said it. EA Sports style. What did I say? EA Sports. It's in the game. What's good, fellow KFC consumers? Not this, man. Boom, boom, bounce. Boom, boom, bounce. So holding the third square bounces enemies like this, as if you just dropped a plume. I don't recommend it though. And beep. I love how you can instantly block cancel this when it's done. It sucks in enemies, then you block. Everyone fucked. I heard Midgard one time say that this is the equivalent of teabagging. You know, this. After killing an enemy. Just face the camera and do this. And I don't know why it stuck with me. This is not no grab run plus. This is not Oko where I restart the run. Y'all can grab me all you want. Zero fucks given. Slow-mo kill. Launch. Hold on. Launch. This thing. Yes, it's allowed, believe it or not. This thing. Although it's not that potent, just air triangle is the same thing, I think. You wrote off DS, which is probably for the best. Still trying to use DA. Probably learned your lesson early with holding triangle. Hopefully. AOTG got a small showcase down the line. I don't know what AOTG is, but if it's the grab special, it absolutely did not get no shine. I did not want to grind orbs in that Blade of Olympus run. I wanted to keep it pure, but then I realized I was opening the Gorgonized chests, and it was basically a hack since, you know, it was basically a hack since those gave a shit ton of orbs that you shouldn't collect. But it is what it is. I was like, fuck it, whatever. Is the collision system in God of War 3 the same as in... Why did I freeze like an idiot back there? Hold on. The collision system is not the same. Only God of War 1 and 2's collision scale with difficulty. Or with enemy percent. That scales with difficulty. That increases the collision damage. That... Okay, whatever. So no, God of War 3 does have collisions. Don't mistake it for not having collisions. It does. It just doesn't deal the damage that it deals. Boom. Boom. Oh, nice! So Kratos grips back up to the chain. I was trying to do something else, like as in do that attack. It's like... But Kratos instantly grapples back up. That's metal as fuck. Let's go. Hold them tight in there until they die. This thing is beautiful, man. And dead. Let's go. I love this weapon. And it's a good thing that I went with Apollo. Luck game, sometimes, Haristos. Sometimes, yes. You can't keep on denying that and expect to get away with it. Sometimes. If you're concerned about too much XP from chests, just rallying mutilation and killing to power up your weapons slower. Well, I mean, I don't know why I never thought about that at the time. Although, you would be pleased when you see where I use the grab special. Because I did use it at a certain point in the game, and it did something weird that I've never seen. Boom. Bam. EA Sports. It's in the game. Boom. Demolished. Who? That was zesty as fuck. What was zesty as fuck? A very God of War 1 rope combat moment. As with CGUs. I mean, with CG, you kind of gotta grapple your way. How is this with shattering stuff? Oh boy, we're fucked. Oh boy, we're fucked. Oh boy, I think we're fucked. Gorgon elevator, we're fucked. We're fucked. Do you hear me? Fucked. Ha ha ha. I don't know what to do against statues, though. It's kind of funny now. Do the flash. Flash me. Ooh. Ooh. How about for big enemies? Ah! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Not now. Do I just dive heads first into them? Okay, I want her to get frozen. I want to see how I'm gonna do with statues. This is weird. Boom. Okay, how about this? Watch the shine now. Fucking do something! What is this good for? I expected it to be good against statues. Nah, hold on. This is foul. I like to keep my beasts foul. Okay, this is a nice shatter. It's not. It's really not. This is a good shatter. It's just risky. You're leaving yourself in the air. This snake do be having some jiggles. Some jiggles, you say? Tall sashes would job to ground T1's tirade. Maybe reps up. Holding triangle. Ooh. So, I did use this right now and it did shatter, but I don't know about the hitbox. It's just way too high.
Give me my bow, woman! My bow! I never gave it to you!
Player 2 should be blue crate. Oh, we're Arkham. Devil May Cry 3 Arkham moment, right? Connect the second controller to play as someone that's blue. Zesty, you can't Petrification return. Oh, fuck. So many DQ. Did I save the game?
I have suffered enough, Spartan. Hades, he sentenced me to this eternal.
Oh my god. The amount of disqualifications is insane.
Here, you can free me.
Okay, whatever.
I have
That encounter is easy anyways, right?
please free me.
I just completely forgot.
It is yours.
I can't use the Golden Fleece to... Oh my god. Guys, clip this. There's nothing to clip. I was just so stupidly using the Golden Fleece. 12 Ls. 12 Golden Fleece usage in one encounter in a Pain Plus run. Shit don't get better than that. Does Zesty actually want to give us the promised goods? No grab on plus Clone War? Promised goods? I never promised such thing. The ground heavy special is mostly a carry option when juggling through. I remember going up the ass of some heavies to get them into the air. Yeah, I have seen Haristos ring out someone with... Oh, what a nosedive. Ha! Look at that! I've seen Haristos ring out some people with this. And I did try it out at the start. It is a carry thing, yes. It does leave the enemy with... Oh my god, the amount of the DQs today. This is a disqualification. You can't do this. Had yourself a no good run plus mentality. Meme it up. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. The run is still going. I'm not gonna restart the whole thing. I wish I saved at the underworld, but it is what it is. Almost run out yourself. I didn't know the dive animation keeps going. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming and they... Yo, this is the God of War Ascension Club game. And I DQ'd myself. And again, almost hit him. Thank God I didn't hit him back there. This is that God of War Ascension pack we're smoking. Still not using the boundary on this guy, I see. How honorable of you. Look, we're using the thing. The weapon. Look at how I'm destroying that ass. I stayed in the air way too long there. Somehow the game didn't crash. God of War 1 moment right there. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun run. We have a lot of moves. That we wouldn't have all this in a normal Pain Plus run. We have a lot of moves and I'm willing to find... I have the sense of finding patterns for enemies. Like there's best DPS, there's best things here and there, best ring out spot, best boundary exploit. But I am in for experimenting. I still don't know how do you fly faster with the wings. I just know that you need the shoes of Hermes. So you have this, right? With one dash, you can do this. If you have the bow equipped, you dash and you hold L2 like this. So like I dash, I start holding L2. You get this. If you have the bow equipped and you dash and you hold L1 and L2, so like L1 and L2 in the air after you dash once, you get this. which is basically a hack, especially the sideways. Have you seen that? I can go back and forth for that big of a distance. Forward is also good, but the sideways is the best since you get all this. It's the fastest and covers the most distance. Suppose this new game plus glitch, so this is actually level 5 Nemesis Whip. Your tires are amazing as such. They are trash at level 1. Oh man, what kind of checkpoint is checkpoint? As I would usually say if this was God of War 1. Okay, I was blocking. Ooh, there's an on-landing thing with this. Now I know why sometimes my block inputs are just getting eaten out like a pussy. With the Nemesis Whip, you have on-landing stuff. Yeah, we're playing God of War 2, huh? We have the on-landing block thingy with the Nemesis Whip. It's not so noticeable like God of War 2 or like God of War... It's like God of War 1, where it is there, but it's not so noticeable. But it is there. That's why I'm getting hit sometimes with blockable attacks. They are now power percent immune. Nice self-kill. The best, the best, the best. Welcome back to God of War 2, baby. Yeah! On landing block. Don't jump. Your jumps have to mean something. See, like, for a split second there. There. You're vulnerable in this animation. Until Kratos blocks again. It's the same thing with... You're airborne a lot with this weapon. I don't know what to say, man.
You have gained the bow of Apollo. Its fiery arrows will clear your path.
Can't reach. Can't reach him. You never reached him. I wonder if I can... Boom myself. Man was like, get that ass down. It's in your platform. I know what to do. Hold on, I actually know what to do. I just gotta... There. See? So in Pain Plus, you can't use item slats. That's why I'm not going ham with the items. With the best item I just got. Did this guy just shoot something and I reflected with my special attack? If you guys rewatch that, his bow kind of bounced back. See, like that blocking that I just did. Dead. Is something good with the bow? I see mostly people use it. The damage, the held input with the Inferno mechanic, like you burn an enemy, he starts running around like an idiot, touches another enemy, the other enemy burns, and if you're good enough, you can end a whole entire with one of these shots, the charged ones. The air light does have such a value, yes. A rare relaunch of sword. Light special, that is. This. So if an enemy is on the ground, it kind of gets some airborne like this. And you can even grab them if, like, whatever. You get the point. But I can't believe I did that whole Gorgon encounter with a whole lot of disqualifications. You air blocked for a frame. Ooh, so before inputting the light special. Now I get it. I'm waiting for a no grab run plus Clone War. Keep waiting, champ. I'm sure you'll get there one day. Oof, the sniping is real. Gonna have to play it safe then. Mutilation plus 10. Blade of Olympus moment. Thank you, iframes. You will be remembered. Okay. Tricked well enough. At the exact same time the thing attacked. Wide kill. Teabag kill. Not actually teabag, but you know. Let's go. We have the trials next. How's that gonna go? Getting too fast and loose, wilding out, and getting shat on by birds. I mean, this is a canon event if you get shat on by birds. Are you playing on PC or PS5? It's on PS5. The quality of the stream is low, but this is the best this game can ever look. It's God of War 3 remastered on PlayStation 5. So 4K 60 frames. The best port of the game, basically. I wanted to, I don't know, for whatever reason, buy God of War 3 for PS3, but I just didn't. Literally, why? To be a collector? I have this, it is what it is. Still say the CG it has lacking a tirade, held input is crap. How would a tirade look with the CG on the Nemesis Whip? I can't think straight right now. Like, you hold the input, what happens then? Some encounters and some bosses are gonna really be something with the Nemesis Whip. Since you don't have the usual this, or you know, the main, let me show it to you guys, this one right here, boom, to snipe enemies from afar, do some positioning, snipe them again. You're gonna have to sneak in some attacks, run away, sneak in, run away. This is gonna be a good example. Usually I go with the blades, but not now. It's gonna be the same thing with Hermes. Hermes is gonna be hella dangerous in this one. So it probably shouldn't even shoulder around like Blades of Exile. Should just energize the target as a CR light, like Nemesis Rage. Just a lesser version. You know, I'm thankful they gave us the combat grapple, Big V. Much better. They have been known to fuck around with light thingies. Like, I don't know why I instantly just got something in mind when you said a light Nemesis Rage. I instantly thought of Flick with the Barbarian Hammer. How it's supposed to be like the army of Hades. Instead, it's way worse. Like, absolutely no value to that move. So I don't know. Even though this is God of War 3, it would have been implemented like a fucking dream, but it is what it is. Like, God of War 2 is God of War 2 with how awesome it is. Yet the Flick isn't that game. You know, with the right analog, you do the thing with the Barbarian Hammer. And we have access to the best launcher. Boom. Don't drop the Minotaur. That's the name of the game. I dropped him. I shot an arrow, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna restart this whole thing. It being a meme run, and even if it was just a Pain Plus run, like, I only shot a lost soul, nothing really personal, kid. In the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Shatterized his ass. That should be a word. Shatterized. You can probably tickle Hermes from afar with S4's tirade. Long forward reach might tickle him at tip. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. This does have reach, but the odds of him, the amount of DQs is insane. That was one arrow to a lost soul, not even a grand enemy. Come on. Oh, I can't. Golden Fleece. When the fleece doesn't golden, you gotta do something else, man. You're going with mutilations with this one. Of course! I've never been shattered in the air like that! In a hot minute! God of War 2 is good, but not as God of War 3 or God of War Ragnarok. Opinions. Flick can technically attack through obstructions, ignore power percent, juggle things in place for Barbarian Hammer. Has no cast animation. There is value for the vertical reach potentially with Kraken's head sword too. Wow. I never thought that far, if I'm being honest. I'm not much of a far thinker. What about you? I don't know why I'm laughing at dumb shit. Yeah, he's just mean. I mean, like, stop. Boom. Combat grapple being the best thing in the world is just the best thing in the world, man. I want to set up the Minotaur to get shattered in the air. To get shat on in the air. She brought his ass back down. Lovely. Do the thing. Do your thing. Do the thing. And she misses him. What I'm trying to do is something so odd. Hold on. Do it again. Really? What is this fucking shit? Man, I'm trying to shatter the statue! To get shitter shattered, you say? Yes, shatterized. Shatterized. Should I get them back until he does no grab lump plus clone war? Guys, no grab run plus clone war is happening, trust me. No grab walk plus is also happening, trust. Son of a bitch. How could you be so heartless? You're not even funny. Cool. So I'm not funny, eh? Okay, Miney. There you go. Been meaning to ask. Oh, fuck! Hold on, I never thought about this! I just said I'm not a far thinker, but damn! Roll caught. Awesome. Grab me, mommy. Please, save me out of this. Ah, I thought I would juggle him into the thing. I'm juggling a whole lot. Hold on, let's just get rid of this asshole, the harpy. There you go. Do your thing. There you go. Somehow shatter that statue. Oof, if that hit, that would have been a DQ. We don't want that, lads. Awesome. I love this run. I already love this run. I wonder where we're gonna struggle, which is a very good thing in challenge runs. Like when you don't know what really is gonna ick you. Like right now, I am thinking Hermes might be problematic. I'm thinking Zeus might be problematic without all the air grabs that I could do on him with the Blades of Exile. I'm thinking these two places, but the sense of surprise is still there. Like some encounters might just catch us completely off guard. Zest, do you think a remake of the God of War Greek games are better than a new game? No, I don't think that. I think remasters should be done. Remakes take a lot of time. Remakes change a lot of things. Just remaster the games to preserve them. That's literally all you have to do. Like, why remake? Literally, why remake? It takes time to do something that, no matter how you look at it, is not gonna be original. It's just remaking God of War 1, for example, is just never gonna be an original idea, ever. It's just the nature of remakes. They're not original. Oh, he has armor? Nice. It's awesome, dude. Where'd you get that armor from? Hold on, I have an idea. To deal with both of them at the same time better. And the idea kind of worked. Boom. Bam. Bam! He's using the Blade of Exile! He's using the Blades of Exile! He killed the enemy with the Blades of Exile! Moves on! What is the what are the fans gonna do? What are the chat gonna do? What is the chat gonna do? Remakes, my problem with remakes is that they can never be original, and they change things, and they take time.
No.
It's like God of War 1 and 2, just remaster them. Literally, like if you want to appeal to nowadays audience, whatever, up the graphics, up the textures, up the architecture, the pixels, the what have you. But a full-blown remake, you know, making a game ground up that just follows a certain, like you have your book called God of War 1, the game. And so you follow it, you know what to do. You know what you did in the original. You're gonna do this, but differently. You're gonna do this, but art is never completely original, but some art is more original than other. That quote should be written in the headquarters of the gaming industry, I guess, if there's a headquarter. Remakes take time. Rather than making a remake, make a new game, something new. Remasters take time, but not as much as remakes. And they preserve the game. Do the thing. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Nice ring outs back there, pal. To the camera. Could have blocked the portal with the pots if getting cute. Ring out suffices for the bulls. Was looking up my old Hermes tactics with whips. I'm catching up. Hermes tactics, you say? And by the way, I don't know, I never thought about ringing them out. It would have been good to showcase the heavy special with this. You know, this. They carry enemies to the outside. Just look at this thing. Isn't that awesome? The thing stays. Orion's harpoon redirection goes brrr. It goes berserk. To hell with your ass. Mustafa, how did Kratos knew the Infallo stone was in Kronos' stomach? That's the neat part. He didn't know. Like, why would he know? I mean, I guess he would know if I'm being real over here for a second. He knows the lore of Kronos eating that stone, right? So like, why wouldn't he know? Oh, of course, these spots scale with disqualifications. This spot doesn't deal as much damage. Did this thing just get hit and not die? How much health do these have when I have Apollo on? One approach is TS, the idea being not even to tirade, but to tip range land S3. For the usual zoning of Hermes. So I can zone Hermes with that? Okay. Good lad. Get out. Please get out. Thank you. That was completely uncalled for. You would do well to test each for tip range. Does this even have a lot of reach? Like, it's like usually Hermes would aggro from this range. I don't know, I feel like he would just aggro from this range. I don't see that being safe. Although you've done this run, you would know better. You could keep reversing his throw. Yeah, as you said, it's not reliable though. You need to reach S2 and beyond for Hermes to start having RNG fills when flipping off the wall. Can catch him on landing, like we get struck. But that is tough to master. Let's see. Let's not think for now about Hermes. Let's think about other stuff right now. Hades is coming up, my favorite boss in this game. And my second favorite boss in the franchise. What part of mythos are interesting? Do really mortals know about whole Greek lore, primordials, Greek, Great War, all that? If you're connecting this to my whole thing of Kratos knowing about the lore, you shouldn't, because I'm not saying every mortal knew about the lore. Kratos knows about the lore. Open the lore. Did this thing just hit me? Wow. Kratos knows about the lore because Gaia tells him. When you arrive at the island of creation, Kratos goes, "Why do you hate me, Gaia? Zeus must be milked, Kratos." And yada yada yada. That's when Kratos knows of the lore. And it's like, you know, it is odd. Like, Hephaestus never says the stone that I'm looking for is inside of Kronos. Kratos just assumes, the cuck said the Omphalos stone. This is a stone. This is a stone that replaced Zeus. Zeus has electricity. Of course, this makes sense. And just went with the plan and it worked. Hold on, I know the best way to deal with these guys. Just get him over here. do this. Until one of them just gets ahead and does all his thing. I barely elevated enough for him to miss me. The fucker reached! He tipped! He tipped out! He used the same tactic. I was barely reaching him with this, and the motherfucker went bonk. Stop. Man. And I tried to dodge, but I dodged towards. The stone found him, actually. See, it's like, I don't know what kind of fast decision making this man has. But you're not thinking straight that fast inside of a Titan with all the adrenaline of 300 Spartans. Hey, he said 300. Come here. If I can maintain this height, that'd be great. I somewhat can, though. It's like you elevate, even with one jump, you start getting higher. See, the moment the enemy gets below you, you can kind of do the whole Cyclops Tartarus Rage Infinite. Not with this, with that, the light special. See the on landing? God over 2, baby. What the fuck? I should have parried. Why didn't Kratos parry? You could just tyrant around yourself to ward off that boy. Maybe something surrounding yourself in the attack, like Air Heavy's health version. Maybe he won't just slap you through it. This is... I know, but this is wow. I want to try something that works. Hold on. I could use the boundary, but then again, we don't have the best kinds of DPS. I don't know why I died back there, if I'm being honest. I shouldn't have died. I should have parried. Kratos should have parried. That's what I mean when I say I. See, like, why am I dying on landing? I should be parrying on landing. Okay, I'm not getting into the air with these guys when they're both ganging up on me. I'm gonna try some air tactics if I'm just facing one of them, but not two. No chance. The overhead reaches me in the air like that. That's just disrespectful at this point. I'm canceling it in the air with my nuts. Okay, let's get them behind this thing. Let's see. Budge, please. Let's go. It's again one more Talos right now, which I can defeat him pretty good with battering rams. Like that. Oh no, don't fall please. Don't fall, no! Yeah, this man got destroyed. Almost got killed. Dead. See, I either job way too hard. Boundary is always best here. It is always the best. It's just not in a run like this for me, where I just want to have fun finding enemy patterns with the Nemesis Whip. This will work pretty good for Nemesis Whip mastery. Usually, weapon focused runs just are a good thing for weapon mastery. Like with the Blade of Olympus, for example. I thought, you know, in the back of my head that your words would be true, Big V. You said only Divine Reckoning, Divine Retribution lasers would be your way through things. I don't know if you said that actually. You said it's the best choice when it wasn't when we played with the Blade of Olympus. Especially when maxing it out. Like the square triangle DPS thingy. Oh my god, I think it is more deadly than the Barbarian Hammer triangle cancels. Insane. Just insane. I got the whole, you know, grip of it later on in the run. Like maybe nearing Atlas or after Atlas. But man is it good. Like, I know the best choices for a lot of the weapons. I just go out of my way to not use them to try out other things. I already have the Nemesis Whip so early in the game. I use the New Game Plus glitch at the start of the stream. You can watch it, or just search it up on YouTube. It's available everywhere. This one tense as fuck. You better than that Zestos. Come on, I am better than that.
If you can find your way out of the underworld, I'm sure
this reminds me of when you kept insisting on that nonsense with FJ's cousin BT in box 1 during Labyrinth. What a horror show it was. So insistent on sticking to it. Look, you're talking about this in the air in the corner when a Talos is attacking. Be honest, how cool was that? Like the man kept missing, I kept attacking. Most of the deaths were just the game thinking it went to shit. You know, by the way, if you stay too long in the air in this game, you die automatically. That was the most of the deaths. It's just that, you know, as a whole, the damage output is low for that move. Like I think with normal armor Kratos, it does 1 damage for every hit. DR is almost exclusively the way to go. Choosing to be in the fight when not under that some constraint is always inferior tactically. You put yourself at risk. Boundary abuse is often the way to go. Yes, but if you have watched the run, some cases where I had to wail on an enemy, it really came in handy. Are you avoiding the question, or am I unlucky? What did you ask? What did you ask that I haven't answered? Hold on. They are gonna do remakes, obvious. They are not gonna be originals because the developing on 2008 is kind of lost. It's not gonna be the same. Last time I'm gonna write it. Do you imply that they lost the source code? I don't know. Are you implying that? Because that is a possibility. I'm not blind to that possibility being a thing. Bronze style is where you kept using air Tartarus Rage. It was air Rampage of the Furies.
Everyone is afraid of you.
There are real reasons for
I wasn't watching.
I'm
I
not
was busy
afraid.
giving you tactical options for Hermes.
free child. Feel
While I was fighting these guys?
I'm
Sorry
not
I
a
didn't read
child,
them, man.
Kratos.
Nemi and Cestus are the best. Who else agrees? They are the best.
concerns lay elsewhere.
Although
Kratos, please.
it's weird with God of War 3 because it has a lot of awesome weapons. On one hand, for me the best weapon is the bow of Apollo. On the other hand, it's the claws of Hades. On the other hand, it's the Nemean Zestus. And then we have the Nemesis Whip. Everything is very good. The rage mode sucks, but everything is very, very good.
You have regained the blade of Olympus.
Oh, cool flashbacks in here where I died 2 times back to back in this fight. Not anymore. Not anymore. Open your door. Dead. No damage. A select few instances of being stuck near foes isn't refutation to DR domination. It's not just being close. You know when you max out the blades and every attack shoots out a laser? It was a fucking shit show. Sniping fools from afar. Insane. Like, you'll know what I mean when you watch it. Like, the cancels were so fast. Inhumane fast. Like, insane type of fast. Like, black swordsman type of fast. Talking about another instance. Air Rampage appears as the same situation, mind you. Sprint, please. How should we go about handling these guys? I think triangle kind of bounces them back and I can follow it up with square. Let's see, hold on. Okay, sir, taunt. It's like this into that. Except he instantly aggroes and starts attacking like a fucking idiot. Can I stay in the air with these guys too, if safe? Like this. And then make the escape. And then die. Claws of Hades needs a lot of love and attention. You still need to probably do a max focus run for it. Lots of spell use too. True. I haven't done one of those ever. What? What a slap! Just like boom! It even reached. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's the game plan. Watch. And then stop. What do we do against these guys? Do we just fight them? And then land when it's safe to do so? I guess that's the game plan. Let's see it again. In action. So we want this guy to follow us. We can stay airborne for quite some time. Like this. I just need to get them in the zone. Is DR light? We went over this, and zoning is part of why DR is tops. CC beats all. I'm sure you barely used it. CC? I mean, look, would it really be a cool encounter if I keep on cycle canceling? Come on. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be much of a fight, really. For me, at least. When it's safe, I drop. Yeah. I guess this is the strat against the servers. It's just way too risky for whatever reason. Like, the on-landing block is a part of why it's so risky. But let's go with it again. See, like, why did I get brought back down back there? Shouldn't I be staying airborne? Bloodborne? Airborne, bloodborne? The thing is why this is so risky is because of the Comp Chalice. One hit and I'm dead as fuck. In the night I hear him call, recall the story ever told. See, I didn't do it. I didn't get there in time. It's not for a live stream. Air SJ is certainly a solid option. Don't remember when it might be safe to abuse T1's tirade on them. Pretty sure they are tall enough for it. But to let you go wild is another matter. It is the way to use sub-weapons properly. Especially if using unsafe options. Some of the better tools. I know, but like you talk about cycle canceling as if using it in the whole encounter throughout. I'm not down for that. Like, I know I could do that, but is that really a proper way for me to fight in an encounter? Like, what am I doing if I keep on pausing every second? Okay, if these guys taunt backwards, I can try something. Hold on. If these guys taunt and I do this and they miss with their attack, that could also work. There you go. Thank you for following me to this corner of the world. Stop. I just gotta find the safe time to drop and stop my my attacks. Let's grab him. Are you gonna do a Nemean Zestus run? It will be fun to see. Nemean Zestus Bane Plus? Sounds like a great idea. These challenge runs all have to be done with Apollo and Chalice, by the way. Okay, does that count as a DQ? I didn't quite do the jet dash. The thing happened, the Hermes boot appeared, but I didn't actually do the jet dash. CC is not just for recovery safety, it is for DPS and setups. That is required pausing is what it is. I do use cycle canceling in God of War 2. I'm not saying I never use it. Just like making it your main thing to approaching an encounter is not for me. The first grab missed, the second one didn't, I see. Ah, man! I dodged, but whatever. They were backed into walls during their retreat shuffle. You could keep on them better with punishment. Asking a lot with two at once. Focus one down, then worry about the 1v1 plan change up. We'll see. What's your thought about Kratos going to Egyptian mythology? I'm only here for gameplay, but that would be dope. Just to see where they take his character from here. Just the grab. This is why I love this challenge run so much. Like, I instantly knew that the element of surprise is gonna play a big part here. We'll never know what encounter truly makes us struggle in this run. It's like right now, this is a whole new experience for me. Oof, the hitbox on that. Did I just get this Cerberus airborne? And I just died with an unblockable. You have a strong one for being close for the extra hit from touching with the blade, but it's risky to use without CC. I'm more of a risky type of guy. Let's not get way too greedy for hits. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I take a hit? Come on. The on landing in here is fucking brutal. This is the best thing I can output against them when it comes to damage. But the on landing is fucking us up in a very weird way. I need to focus. If I can just nail down this air light special thingy that I'm doing, this will be a doozy. I almost bit the dust back there with that one, but didn't. Let's keep the focus up. I'm sure I can get it if I keep this up. No! How did I not die? Ask questions later, Zesty. That's one down. I'm the most one-shot human being ever. Let's take it safe with this one. I don't want to die this far into the fight. But if I die, I'm gonna do the next attempt a little better. I think I know what the best thing is to do right now. So after they do this, I attack from the back and do this. See, they miss. Like, make him taunt by running towards the outside. See? This can be potent. Hold on. Again. Just like that. It's like Mozart going boom, boom, and killing them. I don't know why I connected that to Mozart. I'm pretty sure Mozart doesn't even do that. I don't even know what Mozart does. I just know that he's a musician. A legendary one at that. One of the earliest. Would you like the art style of God of War 2 remake to be realistic like in God of War Ragnarok and God of War 3 and colored like in God of War 2? The video where you talk about God of War 2's art style really inspired me. God of War 2, like, wouldn't you rather have God of War 2's original art style? Right? But just like up the texture quality. How cool would that be, man? See? You don't have to make it a remake. Did I just say you don't have to be a remake? Pretty sure that's not how normal human beings form a sentence. Then again, bold of you to assume I'm normal. Dead. I was amused to see you keep calling Rhodians Athenians during this Blade of Olympus run. Did I keep doing that? Like, was it not a one-time, two-time mistake? Damn.
Welcome, Spartan. Come in. Make yourself at home.
God of War 1 needs a better story.
Won't be leaving.
What did you find problematic in that game's story? It is my favorite God of War story though, so be careful with what you say. Now for real, like, what did you not like? What was not good about the story? Isn't it all you should look for in a Greek tragedy and then some, with the badassery of Kratos? Most of these encounters I'm not even going to the boundary because, well, can't use the bow. And I should just die like this. I could use the boundary and maybe try some things. Or hold on, I have a better idea. Son of a... They never let me execute my idea. That's cheating. You're a plant. The plan was get on top of this thing, do this. Pretty sure it's a dumb plan, but hey, plan's a plan. Is that all of them? Why do I feel like that's all of them? It is all of them. Got to get back to the evaluation. Need to eat, wrap up what I can there, and sleep for work as ever. Take good care, Big V. Thank you very much for tuning in. Try not to drop to the bad burbs, yeah? Especially since you can just work the boundary, even without the bow. Wow, work the boundary and grab them? I guess, yeah, that would work. Thank you very much. Zig is also here. Welcome. Welcome.
Your pain is my pleasure.
And this thing slaps enemies. Give me Minotaur. He doesn't get airborne. Interesting. Ah, man, the on-landing shit! Is this a lingering hitbox or what? I don't get that death back there. Because I did surely air block. Rip his jaw open. Much better. Encounter got done much better. Minotaur's walking like they got a bone to pick with you. Yeah, they're miney. They're horny. Your finger must hurt from pressing L1. L1? No. I haven't been using that button a lot. Nice ring outs. Thank you. You have a boundary there, Zestos. Oh, thanks for reminding me, yes. There's a boundary in the hallway that I could have used. I just don't feel like DPSing with this thing, you know? I know this can go a long way. Or this into, again, you know, canceling it with the bow. Or air light specials. I just don't feel like DPSing with this thing, you know? Destroyed. There are harpies left. Dead. Never know when they are last moments, so I try to be kind. What is happening in the chat right now? I'm kind of lost. I'm gonna be fighting Hades and dip out of the stream. And I can't wait to fight him right now. He is my favorite boss in the game. What exactly do you mean by improving texture quality? For GoWIII, do you want the textures to continue to be drawn by hand, but just be more clearly illustrated? Or use photographic textures like Ragnarok? Look, I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever appeals to modern audience. I'm good with how GoWIII is, with how it's drawn, with what is drawn. Like, when I say better texture quality, I just mean make it sharper. Of course, touch things here and there, but I don't know really. I'm not much of a art style type of guy to know what to do in game development. Or in, like, art as a whole. Art style as a whole. All that I know is that I love the art style and how it looks. Boom, mutilation. Boom, mutilation. Damn, how did it even die? Is it pulling a God of War 2 Harpy on me? Stop with the double slams. You're not him. Die. It's already been 10 p.m. when I reached home, so I didn't decide to do it. Just did vanilla. What did you do, vanilla? What did you do, vanilla, you monster? You might have the looks, but not her fire! Ah, man, my neck hurts. As it always does. Am I right? As it always does. Man, I haven't been making content for a hot minute. It's a thing where it's just tragic in my mind, because it used to be something I would have a lot of fun doing. Why do I fuck up everything like this? It's like, this was supposed to be my dream job, the whole content creation. I did it, but overdid it to the point of burnout. Just, what do they call it? Irreversible damage? Like, how do I get the passion back now? Like, to do it again a lot. Like the old days, where I would constantly do it. Like back then, it was constantly grinding and making videos every day. So it's like, my day would get consumed with content making. I don't know, man. A lot of things went wrong. I wish I was still making content like I used to before. Just a lot of problems happen. Mostly real life shit and mental destruction in a lot of ways. There is also outside business problems with this whole thing, like bank problems. I don't know, a lot of things. It was a combination of a lot of things. I just miss the days where I would make a lot of content. I wish I did that, combined it with the streaming rather than going full-time streaming. The plan was originally to be a streamer before the whole YouTube thing, because it's a lot more play than edit. But I eventually just went with YouTube because I think at the time I didn't have a power supply. What is this effect? I'm getting blind. At the time, I didn't go with the full-on streaming business because I thought this will not work because I don't have a power supply. Let's just go with YouTube. YouTube was like the plan, the closest plan to the original, which was streaming. fuck? I need to find a way to destroy the meat. To beat his meat properly. Oof. Let's see some air triangle attacks. Something eventually has to work. We can't launch the meat, which is kind of problematic. This is good to clear the hands around us. And when the hands are clear, eventually I should just attack normally and die. This is the first time I've ever died by the hands of death against Hades. Wait, did I just shoot an arrow? I think I did. Thought I could strafe. I thought wrong. The first objective right now is to find a way to beat his meat with the Nemesis Whip, because I've never tried that before. Also, a way to clear the hands is good, although I think we did find a good way. Go. Zesty is kind of sussy. How am I kind of sussy? I'm just trying to beat his meat. What is so sus about that? There you go. So a bunch of air triangles to clear out the hands is good. Do your thing. Nice punish. Nice punish again. Get behind him again. Yeah, alright, I'm destroying him. Go. I love how I'm messing with him so good. Let's hope this doesn't go wrong now. No! Yes, let's go! It's done. It almost returned to him. But now we have an even harder phase. What am I gonna do with the geyser phase? Air attacks? Probably not. Air triangle, probably. So it's like I'm gonna strafe, do some air triangles, repeat. That seems like a good strat. Let's do it again. Let's do 1 rep. Yeah, 1 rep is the safest. We don't want to die now. No need to return and be more greedy. Just go safe. Keep blocking until he's done with all this. We want to only attack him when he's doing the geyser. And he only takes damage when these geysers are coming out, by the way. Doing the light special in the air could also work, you know, this. It carries inertia. But then again, the air triangle is safer because I can cancel it. I think 1 more rep. And it should be it. I missed one of the attacks. Let's go! This boss is so good, man, and with this challenge, it's even better. This is fun. Split open the arena. Nemesis Whip versus Claws of Hades, which is the better secondary. Wait, hello? What? Okay. What happened back there? Why is this happening? It happens when I block. Is there anything that can reach him? Can I jump over there and personally assault him? Okay, I want to drop again. This time I'm not gonna block. I'm just gonna dodge. It's gonna be a no block run plus. Yeah, this doesn't break me out of the whole thing. It's good. And beep, beep, beep. You know what they say, old man. A whip always beats a claw. Let's play rock, paper, whip. Whip, paper, scissor. Whip, paper, claw. Actually, wait, the 3 secondaries in God of War 3. Let's play Whip, Lion, Claw. This is not even a good joke. It's not even a good thing. Why am I saying this? Give me that. Too bad you can't use it in this run. The whole thing that just happened back there where I break out, Dante did find some way to do it, but I don't think he did in... Did he in vanilla? You know, just a normal one? Or did it have to be New Game Plus? I can't remember. You're welcome, Belikov. Whip it. Bow his ass. Can I not switch? I can't switch. Damn, maxed out Claws of Hades. This is gonna be a breeze. Wait, not really. What the fuck is happening? These guys have a lot of health. There's the first breakpoint. Triangle, square, triangle is the best DPS right here. You own his ass with it, see? Didn't even give him a chance to react to anything. Bend over, bitch. Decided I might use the claws on you. Because why not? He did it better. But I didn't know you could do it like that. The breakout thing? If you guys are still talking about that, I don't know. Why you cheating? Look, you can't use anything other than the claws here. Make it bend over, Zesty. His name is Bend Over. Hades Bend Over. Now it's Hadover. Ah, the Oko days. When did the Joe Biden over meme start? I can't exactly pinpoint when it started, but God was it fun. Like one day I saw, it started with Midgard tweeting something. It was like, it's Bat-over, and a sad Batman was on it. Ever since then I thought, okay, it's Kratover, Okover, Okover! It's Hadover, Zeusover, Poseidover. It works with every word. Hadover, Soulover, Claws of Hadover, Blades of Over. No, Blover. Blowjob. What, I guess a blowjob's better than no job. Let's go. Whoa. Pause. Let's have some fun with this, you know? Look at this centaur and what it can do. It can multi-hit enemies. So maybe you hit an enemy once and it doesn't die, you keep on like look at what happens when you corner them. Like we have this enemy, for example. It just fucks him up. It's like a train. Look at that. Anyways, but let's switch back to the Morgrel. This is a trial, by the way. You're not allowed to use magic. It is just what it is for funsies. Since it's a trial, I used magic. I guess I wouldn't be normally using magic, but I just wasn't paying a lot of attention. So I used it. Otherwise, I would only use grabs in a situation like this. Since like it's a Nemesis Whip run. Can't use any other weapons. Or it's a Pain Plus run. You can't use secondaries. So you know. Isn't that a DQ? It is a DQ, but in a trial, I don't really care enough to disqualify myself. I like Claws of Hades, not that bad. It is not even bad. Not that it's not that bad. It's not bad. Proper. I'm gonna stop when I make it to the point before entering the city of Olympia. I want to start the next stream on a fresh setting. we've been to Hades right now with this setting. The next stream should start with a better setting. Should be the city of Olympia. I want to wrap up the live stream in a couple of encounters from now, and go play Metal Gear Solid 1 in the hopes of getting better. I'm getting my ass handed to me. I played an hour of Metal Gear Solid. I got my own ass handed to me in a plate. Like, it was right there. I saw my own ass in that plate.
I wasn't always like this. A monster.
Like, wow. The game's hard. Not even playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm playing on the normal difficulty. Because I didn't want to take a long time dying. Because I actually am entering this franchise with the mindset of caring about the story. The story, I've heard, is very, very important, and it set a new standard back in the day, and yada yada. Then I hear something like Metal Gear Solid 4 has, what is it, 7 hours of cutscene? Or I think it's 1 hour and something of a cutscene. I don't know, really. I don't know. I'm still waiting to get to it.
Again and again. She still lives, Spartan. I can feel it.
Today I beat God of War 2018. Those two trolls beat the shot out of me. The fire and ice one. In my no upgrade 1 plus, it was kind of something. Funny that you're only getting into Metal Gear Solid now. For me, I've only recently gotten into Splinter Cell, another iconic stealth franchise. Yeah, I'm just now getting into Metal Gear Solid, and I'm already in love with the openness. I talked to Dante a lot about Metal Gear Solid 5. He said it runs in the whole family, it's not just Metal Gear Solid 5. We were discussing the openness, and it's something I value heavily in video games. Openness and freedom while playing. I don't know, I laugh so much when I hear the Metal Gear Solid 5 theme. I guess it's because it's been used in memes way too much. Nice, they're somehow synced up. It wasn't intentional to sync them up pretty good like this. But hey, I'll take it. What are we gonna do when we meet the dogs? It's a good question, but I'm not so ready to have an answer for yet. Okay, this is a nice strat. Is this loss? Is this all the dogs? It is all the dogs. Let's go. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Bitches. I don't know if I've seen that once before. I think the original name is Sons of Liberty. I don't even know if it was a meme about that. I think it was a title of something else, Sons of something. And it says Sons of Bitches. And I guess it works good for Metal Gear Solid 2. Enjoy and take your time with Metal Gear Solid. Getting to play these games for the first time is a privilege. Aw, hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. when we got one hit kill. This encounter went pretty good. I seem to forget how awesome the Nemesis Whip is. It is just very nice of a weapon. Sure, it has its fucking useless shit like this. But like this covering the area it does cover is just awesome. Like I was keeping the dogs at bay like this. Or you know, dropping one of these, boom, and keeping it up. It's very nice damage. By the way, look at this. Boom. 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 But that's because Kratos is airborne when he dodges. It doesn't happen with Anemone Cestus, but with this, boom. I activate Rage and it gives this effect when activating it in the air. You know how when you activate it in the air and Kratos drops with a slam? That's the same effect. You grab every titty you see on your way. God, I love this weapon. Look at this. And we're done. Let's go save. This is a very interesting run. I can't wait to get to part 2 of it, just to see how this city is gonna play out. Very, very interesting run. The Nemesis Whip only Pain Plus using Apollo. And the Cum Chalice. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's stream. I hope you guys had a fun time watching me job and find strats and what have you. This has been your Extreme Gamer Zesty. See you guys in the next part. I hope you have fun in the next part as well. I hope you chilled in today's stream. Thank you very much. Peace.